Senator Brackett wrote a wonderful letter when this bank was the present banking house, which was built in 1916, was built. One of the great rewards to me in being a community banker is you see the impact of what you do immediately. And that is how you positively impact businesses and people. What is a business? It's a person, someplace. I mean, eventually when you get through the documentation, there's a person there. In that letter, he kind of reflected on the importance of a community bank. So I was looking around for something to do, and my father then hinted that maybe there might be something open at the bank if I wanted to apply. So I decided to apply to the bank, really still not thinking of making a career of it. And I thought I'd work for a while until I saved enough money maybe to go to law school. He stated very clearly that the purpose of a bank was not only for the proper purpose of making money for its stockholders, but that it had a wider responsibility. I've worked almost every job in this bank with the exception of the maintenance job. But my father made sure I had plenty of experience in that at home. And that wider responsibility was to the employees, and it was also to the community in which it resided. My father, I think, was very smart in the process because he kept me doing different things all the time, so my interest in banking was kept. And I think if I'd only done one job for 4 or 5 years, I would have lost interest in it. Only about 8 years ago, New York State passed a law that actually allowed banks, when they were subject to an unfriendly takeover attempt, to consider not only the proper consideration of making money for the stockholders, but also to take into consideration both their employees and the community. But I found it very exciting, I found it very interesting. So he was about 100 years ahead of his time in that respect. And I think that was a very important aspect to Senator Brackett. I found it, more importantly, to be a very worthwhile career because I have the feeling that what we do here is important, and I have the feeling that we are able to help people that other banks could not help, and that we're able really to be an integral part of the community in Saratoga. And that to me gives a meaning to my life and a reward to it that I don't think I would have found in any other career.